Well, it's that time of year again when we strap on the old heavy backpack and hike into the mountains for a couple of nights. And today we are in a very special place, and that place is Yoho National Park, where we're about to do the Iceline Trail. Marco, how are you feeling about doing the Iceline Trail?
Yeah, it's about time, right? We were waiting over 24 hours for the rain to stop, and now the sun comes out, and I'm pumped to finally stretch the legs and get up the hill here.
Yeah,
we have some really cool looking rocks up there. We got a little bit of a powder now, and hey, the sun is out, so come on.
Yeah.
Don't waste time, let's go.
I know, yeah, let's go.
The Iceline Trail is part of the Yoho Valley Loop, which strings together several trails that form a 29-kilometer circuit. Our plan was to spend 3 days hiking the trail and camp at Little Yoho and Twin Falls. But first we had to tackle some serious elevation.
So the first part of the trail, which is typical of hiking up a mountain, is up, up, up. You gain almost all of the elevation on the first stretch here. But so it gets the old legs going. I hate the tree sections. They always freak me out since I have a phobia of bears. And there are bears in the area. Ah! So a bit of drama to start the hike. We heard about this yesterday. Mama bear, black bear, 2 cubs getting into trouble in the campgrounds to the point where this one is now closed. But we are not staying here. Thank goodness. All right. Progress. But the weather is still not cooperating. So here we go again. We've been hiking for just over an hour, and I think I put on the rain pants 2 times, 3 times, I don't know. This is getting ridiculous.
Yeah.
The weather is so unsettled today, but looks good there. I don't know, I feel like the moment I take these off, it's gonna rain again. How are you doing? Huh? You just had power tuna.
Yeah, but I need water.
Getting there.
Water.
Getting there. Yeah, now we get to see why it's called the Iceline Trail. We're getting up to Glacier Gully. And of course, the weather is starting to change. Another shower. Unbelievable. This view. This is so freaking cool. I love glaciers, so whenever I see one up close, I get very excited. Just walking up the moraine, the glacier area, and there's a big fat cloud up here. That's definitely making me a little nervous. We have been caught in thunderstorm before in a very exposed area, and it's kind of freaky. And there is a risk of a thunderstorm today, but I don't hear any rumbling, so that's a good sign. Let's hope for the best, because there's nowhere to hide here. Nowhere. Yep. We have the rain gear on yet again. The rainstorm passed through quickly, so we're lucky, didn't get too wet. And we're greeted with some blue skies again, so. But yeah, that's definitely always a bit of a rush when you're in such an exposed area and you don't know what's gonna come down on you. So the really cool thing about the Iceline Trail so far is that we are walking through what used to very likely be covered by these glaciers. And so it just creates this otherly world because we keep crossing over up and down moraines. I think we've done 2 now, and there's another one coming up there. That's pretty cool. Wow, we just came up another moraine and just greeted to views like this again. I can see forever up here. It's incredible. The views up here are just insane. I mean, sure you can see it in the video footage, but man, it's hard to describe what it's like being up here. You just feel like this little tiny dot in this giant hostile landscape of ice fields and glaciers and rocks. It's really incredible. We cannot stop taking pictures, even though we got to get our butts to camp soon.
Hiking above the tree line is a magical experience, especially when you're surrounded by snowy peaks that rise more than 3,000 meters. This is one of the many reasons I wanted to hike this trail, and the views were even better than I had imagined.
All right, we're almost at the campground. Finally! Can't wait to take off my boots. It was 11.3 kilometers today, I believe, just over 11, so good warm up for what's to come. Hey Bear! Coming through, we're here!
What about 99 bottles?
Oh, we haven't started that yet.
Ah,
Good.
Bear's gonna miss out on that.
We're on the whale back and there's less people on this trail. I don't know how many we'll actually see. Nobody we've talked to is going this way, so we might be the only ones. I don't know. But yeah, this is the kind of stuff that makes me anxious, given my bear phobia. So there'll be a lot of singing and shouting. From Mirko mainly.
Me? Oh.
Yeah.
My shouting is just heavy breathing.
So we're already getting above the tree line. Really did not take long. I think we only have 25 more switchbacks to go. Easy. Whoa is right. Holy. Wow.
Eventually, we had to leave the stunning views of the Yoho Valley. But the beautiful scenery certainly didn't end there. As we dropped in elevation, we could hear the roar of Twin Falls growing louder and louder around every turn.
Coming up to Twin Falls here. That's quite the reveal. Wow.
The Rockies are a magical place packed with wild and rugged beauty that always blows my mind. Hiking the Iceline Trail and Yoho Valley Loop provides a chance to explore some of the wildest landscapes in the Rockies. This adventure left me eager to return to one of the most beautiful places on Earth.